Greetings and hello lovely Virgos, Sun sign Virgos, rising sign Virgos. My name is Gordon and we're going to be looking at the astrology trends for the week commencing the 18th of May through to the 24th of May. Virgo, this is quite a lovely time, quite an intense time. Last week would have seen you, starting to realise things and bring things to attention. Now, as we come into this week, we find that we've got another couple of movers. We have a new moon, and the new moon is in quite an important placing for you, as it is in between sort of the 9th. It's going to influence the 9th and also the 10th house with you guys. Now, just to cover that first, this is to do with higher learning. It's to do with you thinking and having a concentration of energy in wanting to start something new. And this can be an enhancement. This can be an extra arm to what you're doing already, but it's likely to involve a feeling of enhancement around the mind. So this can be a new form of learning. It can be a new experience. If you're going off on some long haul trip, you can often be taking a gap or taking some form of inner journey, maybe going off to a country to really go inside and look at what's making you tick. This is the kind of new moon that we have. It's a mind enhancing experience, and this comes in very clearly for you as you go through this week. The other thing that happens, of course, is the sun moves from your 9th house and it goes into the 10th, which is, of course, into Gemini. This reinforces the Mercury retrograde that starts to happen properly this week. It makes you look at what is important in your life and what is not important in your life. And of course, we also see this conjunction between Mars and Mercury this week. And this can be an intense time. Mercury, of course, is your ruler. And Mercury, when it stops and starts to go backwards, concentrates on an area of your life that needs looking at, and it brings it up to the fore. When we look at Venus, which again has been quite an important planet, is in your 11th house, so things are quite active for you. Things are working with you. There's a concentration of Virgo as we go through this month of May and also into June. And when we look at the effect that Venus is going to be having as it sits there in your 11th house, we also find, of course, that it triggers Uranus. Now, Uranus is a planet that it likes to make change. It likes to get things going. It likes to push the boundaries. Now, your 8th house again concerns people that influence you, people that are around you, people that you interact with, but it also influences your passions as well. This is where we find the passion for life, death, the universe and everything, where we look at things in a deep, deep way. And when you fire this with Venus, it can mean that things can get quite emotional for you and you find yourself pushed, almost saying, well, this seems karmic. So pay attention to what is being put into your path this week. There is a feeling of being a little bit blinded, a lot of options coming in, a lot of ideas coming in, and not knowing which one to necessarily take. This is the week to not perhaps make too many decisions, but get an idea of which way the river is flowing and still continue flowing with the boat, because as we go on a little bit further on, clarity won't necessarily come this week, but it's not very far away. Thank you so much for getting involved. Thank you so much for listening. If you wish to subscribe to the channel to get the other updates on a regular basis, please press the subscribe button, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.